Alright class, in this video I'll be doing example 3 from section 5.1. It says create a fourth degree polynomial whose graph is depicted below. And notice when you look at the graph touches the x-axis at x is equal to -1. The graph crosses the x-axis at x is equal to 1 and x is equal to 3. So the three roots that we have, or zeros, are x is equal to -1, x is equal to 1, and x is equal to 3. But if you look, we only have 3 zeros, and we have to create a fourth degree polynomial, so we're 1 zero short, which means their multiplicities are not all going to be 1. So taking a look at the graph again, notice the graph touches the x-axis at x is equal to -1. So we're going to conclude that the multiplicity is 2. The graph crosses the x-axis at 1 and 3, so we're going to conclude that the multiplicity for these two roots is 1. And the last bit of information we need before we find this polynomial is a point, because if you take a look at the graph, I highlighted the blue dot where the y-intercept is located, and that's 0, 3. So the polynomial must pass through the point 0, 3. And now we're ready to begin finding the polynomial. Alright, so x minus 1 has a multiplicity of 2. So I'm going to write both factors out, x plus 1, x plus 1, and then x minus 1, because x equal 1 has a multiplicity of 1, and this is going to be x minus 3, since 3 has a multiplicity of 1 also. And so now you have to ask yourself, is f of 0 equal to 3 true? Because if it is, we can go ahead and multiply those binomials out and be done. If it's not, we're going to have to do another step. So if you substitute 0 in for x, you'll notice that the product is 3. So yes, f of 0 is equal to 3. So f of x is equal to the product x plus 1 times x minus 1 times x minus 3. And if you multiply those four binomials out, that will be x to the 4th minus 2x cubed minus 4x squared plus 2x plus 3. And again, if you want to check to see if you have the correct polynomial, what you can do is you can graph f of x in Decimus to see if that polynomial has the roots x is equal to -1, x is equal to 1, and x is equal to 3, and passes through the point 0, 3.